Today on Behind the Front Panel, we have the Fairchild Channel F. We got this packaged up and we have not yet opened it. We don't know if it's working or not, so we're going to test it out today. Supposedly it does work because there's a sticker on the front that says yes, it works. So we're going to find that out today. The Fairchild Channel F was the first console in the second generation of consoles. So it's got a ROM cartridge and everything. And I have a ROM cartridge here just in case we don't have one in the box. I'm not 100% sure what all came with the box. So we're going to find out. So let's start by unboxing the Channel F to see what we've got in here. And something just slid. That's not too good, but hey, this thing shipped, so we can't exactly hurt it much more than it already is. I don't know what this black goo is on the box that is now on my knife. I'm not sure, and I'm not too thrilled about it. Set that over there so I can clean that later. We look inside and we can see that the Fairchild itself is not very well packed, honestly. There's no packing, like no protective, no foam or anything like that. Oh, there we go. That'll show you how it was packed. The power adapter was crushed. Hopefully bending these back into place won't hurt anything. Feel loose. That's probably not a good thing. All right, let's see what we got to work with. Does this eject or come out in any way, shape, or form? Follow the wire. It does not. All right, so the power is hardwired. That's not a big problem. It just means we have a knot to work with here. Along with the controllers, I know the controllers are hardwired for the first Channel F. The Channel F System 2 had disconnectable controllers, but not the first one. All right, and there are no cartridges with it, so it's good that we have one to play with. Let's pull out what else is in here so I can set the box aside for right now. Apparently somewhere along the line when I was trying to figure out if this disconnected at all, I got confused in the knot because the power connects on the back, not on the front. So power's still hardwired. Power and video are hardwired, just knotted up ever so slightly. And it connects to the back, which I guess makes sense that the controllers would be connected more towards the front than the back. But the Magnavox Odyssey had controllers connected to the back. All right, so we got power, we've got video, which looks like a composite video cable. But my research indicates that it's an RF cable. So we're going to have to get an adapter for that, which conveniently we have. We have the Fairchild RF modulator here. Well, RF TV switch, I should say. It's not a modulator, it's just the switch. And it connects in with an RCA jack, so it fits, makes sense. So let's plug this thing into our conveniently placed Trinitron TV here. There we have the Fairchild all set up and ready to go. Very interesting design, to say the least. Let's go on top. Very strange. Definitely very strange. There's a cutout piece here that doesn't look like it's broken. Just looks like it's for something else. I guess that's where the wires go, because the controllers sit here when they're not in use. Just doesn't look like it's designed specifically for that. Interesting. Anyway, so let's turn this on and see if we can get something working. Of course, we have a CRT monitor, which is going to get refresh rate scan lines on the camera. That's not to be unexpected. we have our game cart number 1, the video cart 1 as it says. And it plays tic-tac-toe, shooting gallery, doodle, and quadradoodle. And it actually has instructions written on the front of the cartridge itself. Tic-tac-toe, push left and right, moves dot through playing position, pull up, places X and square, push down for a new game. All right, so these controllers are based on pulling them and pushing them. And yes, I can see that. Interesting. So let's... All right, so apparently the video carts go in this end first. And I see that the TV changed, even though I haven't turned on the system yet. Well, let's turn on the system and see what happens. Nothing. Maybe channel 3? No, nothing at all. Oh. Okay, well, that answers that question. Apparently, we had it on the wrong channel. We had it on channel 4, which is what our Odyssey is set to right now. The first game we have is tic-tac-toe. And I would assume since there are 4 games in this card and there are 4 numbered buttons on here, let's push number 1, and we load tic-tac-toe. It's controlled completely by left and right to pick your spot. So there's no up and down involved, just completely left and right. So let's do our standard. Oh, that's reset. Pull for X. And then the computer plays. Okay, so this is a 1-player tic-tac-toe. This isn't a 2-player game. That's actually pretty cool. So, oh, great. There is no down, so there. There. And of course, it's a tie, which is not uncommon. So press to reset, my turn, pull. Now, if I can remember how to do this, there is a way that when the player 1 puts in the center square and player 2 puts in one of the vertical or horizontal squares, there is a way to guarantee a win. And if I remember correctly, you have to do this. That forces him up there, which forces you to go here, which forces him to either go here or here, because you could win here or here, and thus you win because you pick the other one. Yes. So there is a way to guarantee a win at tic-tac-toe, but only if the first player goes in the center and the second player goes in one of the middle slots. All right, so let's go with number 2. Number 2 is shooting gallery, and it's labeled electronic rifle versus dead ducks. Seriously, it actually says that. Electronic rifle versus dead ducks. Rifle repositions after every shot. So, probably reset. Yep, reset redraws the screen. I like how it's just a G question mark. It's nice. 2. And I have S question mark. M question mark. I think this may be broken. Interesting. It's a very, very... I can't adjust the rifle as it is. The rifle is just this line. I could push the button to fire, so to speak, but I can't adjust it. I pull out, nothing happens. Push down. So this one forces me to ricochet to hit the duck, so to speak. have to lead the target a little bit. It's a very, very strange little game. Holy crap. You have to know exactly where you're firing to do that. Oh, that's hard, to say the least. This is a crazy, crazy game. All right, so every shot I fire that I know, I don't understand this game at all, really. Because it looks like you have to lead the target. Sometimes to the point where you're firing before the target appears. Okay, so this is my score, and this is how many pass. Or how many shots I've fired, and this is my score. So right now I'm 12 to 23, 12 to 24. So my score kind of sucks. Interesting. All right, well, enough of that. I wonder if there's an end game involved. Probably not. So reset. And then 3, game number 3, is just doodle. Okay, so push down resets, pull up, changes the size you're working with, but it doesn't seem to do anything. How do you draw something? You control with either controller. But it doesn't seem to do anything. Ooh, apparently there's a twist function as well, which turns the dot on or off, which allows me to doodle. And twisting changes colors. Funky. We now have a working Fairchild Channel F, the first of the second generation video consoles, where the game is completely on the cartridge, unlike the Odyssey or the other generation ones where the games were all in the system.